Norman Graham, Saquan Jones. Next subject, Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman. It's a rough week. I covered the rally they had in Manhattan with Sharpton and the Trayvon Martin family.
Mm-hmm.
Geraldo Rivera went crazy out there. The people was booing him. Sharpton and the family had a big thing with the press out there. The press was bodyguarding, police was bodyguarding them. They let Geraldo run all through there, throw the mic up at the Reverend and the family, and it was really scary. The mothers looked very scared, and it was a shame to see how the press let Geraldo act. And I didn't catch all the footage in the beginning of what Geraldo was doing. The crowd was booing him. Fast forward, the people were outraged. I got a problem with it. First, I'm going to let you speak in on Trayvon Martin, the case, George Zimmerman.
There's really nothing for me to talk about. I mean, you had both jurors who, I mean, had no rationale behind what they said. She was like juror B27 or something like that, who was a Hispanic woman, said that, they felt that George Zimmerman's life was in danger at the time. And I just feel like they neglected to even understand, regardless of how terrible the prosecution's arguments were, Zimmerman started the fight. And my son and I, we just came back from a college tour, mostly schools in the South, and just the verdict really scares me to death. But we do live in two societies. We live in a society where, black kids are killing each other, and most of the people who look at these things, that's what they see.
Okay, well, Geraldo and, not just Geraldo, Russ and O'Reilly made a big issue about this, about black-on-black crime.
Mm-hmm.
Statistic came out, I think it was 94% of blacks kill other blacks, and 86% of whites kill other whites. Moving forward, here's the problem. We have to, when do we deal with our community?
Well, I really,
because
I'm going to say something very terrible, but there's some people in our history, there are people who just want to destroy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's all they're going to do is destroy. I'm fine if those people want to just destroy each other. You understand? Like, so if you get gang member X and you get gang member Y, and they just are, no matter what we are going to do as a society, how much motivation we're going to give these individuals, white, black, green, they are going to destroy each other. Or they're going to look at destroying something.
Here's my problem. The verdict was Saturday. On Sunday, in a 5-hour time span, in a 2-mile area, we had 8 people shot in 3 different incidents. Wait, no, you have to hear it because it needs to be said.
Yes.
So now, how on one day, on Saturday, we're screaming and hollering for Trayvon, and then 8 people get shot and we're mum. So I put it out on Facebook and I said it. And it started a firestorm, and the firestorm needed. Well, we can't continue to kill our own people and then...
No, but you can continue to kill your own people. I'm actually fine if the gang members want to kill each other. Let them kill each other, because at the end of the day, there is not much we can do to make a grown person see that he or she is doing is wrong.
But you're killing innocent people.
That's where I have a problem with.
Okay,
now, when we have an issue with some innocent bystander gets shot, or
usually
somebody,
what happens all the time.
All the time, that's when I have an issue. Because I don't care if you're going to commit your crimes or anything, as long as the cops catch you or something terrible happens to you in the process. I'm fully okay with that. And, from a biblical sense, you reap what you sow. So I am fine with that. This is where my problem comes into play, is that when you have innocent people, like the girl in Chicago, all these innocent kids who...
The girl on the bus.
The girl on the bus,
yeah. But we do it too much. And my issue is...
But it's fine to do... Let them kill each other. Because there's nothing that can be done with these individuals that is going to ever stop. Like the idea that you're trying to push off as if there's some sort of motivational standard that we can instill in these individuals.
No, it's not for this. What I'm saying is it's about us. If we're going to protest and talk about how horrific it was for them to kill Trayvon Martin, but we're quiet when we kill each other.
We're not quiet when we kill each other. It's just that we as African Americans know that there's nothing I can say to a certain group of people that is going to get them to stop. So now,
when we get outraged with what happened with Trayvon Martin, are we now saying that we have exclusive right to kill each other.
No.
But don't let the white person do it, the white cop do it.
No, what
A
I'm
cop
saying
period,
is that
but
what I'm saying is there's a difference in the situation on why we are allowed to be outraged. Trayvon Martin was where he was supposed to be. He was doing what he was supposed to be doing for all accounts.
yes.
And another individual took it upon
But
himself.
that happens in our
to
community all the time.
In the sense of, you're looking at black on black crimes and you look at the killing of innocent people. Let's be clear. When you look at it statistically, most gang members 9 times out of 10 kill each other.
Try to. But now
The very instance where there's very few instances, and I hope this doesn't come off wrong, where they kill an innocent person, but that is those are very few, but they become mushroomed.
My problem is, what is the message to white America? It becomes confusing to them because, one, we don't control our media, so we can't say how outraged we are because nobody covers it. But number 2, when we're not saying anything,
well, the difference
and
between
go ahead.
But the difference why white America doesn't understand is because they don't understand. They feel that there's rehabilitation for every person. And they all, even though they are Democrats or Libertarians or Independents, they all take a Republican stance in the sense of you control your own actions. So they don't differentiate with this substandard of this subset of people are going to rape and pillage no matter what.
Okay, but my issue is that that I'm thinking when I say white America. If I don't understand, as a white person, I would say, I don't understand if you kill each other and it's susceptible. When the white cop want to get his shot in there every so often,
that's different. That's different because now
we're rationalizing stuff that becomes difficult to make other ethnic groups understand it.
I'm not debating that, but at the end of the day, I need these gang members and these women who go with gang members to stop allowing them to have babies and then create a cycle of just viciousness. Because you and I are different than what we're talking about, but in other ethnicities, they look at us the same. You understand? The same way if I see a white man on a train with a suit on, I'm assuming that he has potential to commit tons of white collar crimes.
Mm-hmm.
that's just what I do. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he got a suit on. He's the possibility that he could commit white collar. He may kill 1 million people, but I look at him and I'm like, maybe he's a Bernie Madoff, and he may be the nicest person, the nicest accountant on the planet.
Summarize the Martin case in your own words.
It's tragic. As you and I are fathers. My son is about to leave home and go to school. Looks like in the South, and it's something that I would worry about. I just don't want to be in a situation where somebody can feel. The way that this thing goes, it's like, you know what? Shoot first and make sure the person is killed with 1 shot so that he or she can't say it wasn't self-defense.
I agree.
And we can't have that sort of vigilantism in the society.
Connected to stop and frisk.
Well, stop and frisk, yeah, it's stopping. Well, it's connected in the sense of if somebody looks a certain way. If somebody
racial profiling.
Racial profiling has always been around for forever. You know what I mean? They do that on St. Patrick's Day. Oh, you look Irish, you must be ready to drink today. That's racial profiling is extended for everywhere. The thing is that I wear a suit to work, and I live in a neighborhood that's continuously stop and frisk, but I've never been stopped and frisked. You know why? Because I take it upon myself to look in a way or to present myself in a manner that would not allow me to do so.
And you drive.
And I don't drive. I drive on the weekends. I don't drive on the weekdays.
Well, I've never been stopped at frisk neither.
All right. But you don't have a look that requires somebody to stop at frisk. When I see somebody with their pants off their behind and they have a hoodie on, I'm getting nervous. I'm like, yo, what do I need to do?
That's a subject we don't talk about.
Yeah.
How fearful we are of
them
same people with them hoodies on.
Exactly. I'm nervous about it too. My son was jogging. And he was running towards me, and he had his hoodie on. I'm like, first of all, why do you have your hoodie on? I wanted to punch him so hard in his face. But then before I recognized it was my son, he's jogging forward towards me. I'm getting in my kick-ass stance.
Before we close this out, you had a problem that you can't run with a hoodie in your neighborhood?
Yeah, I can't run with a hoodie in my neighborhood, no.
But everybody else can?
No, yeah, well, that's just life.
We'll be back.
Bye.